Mr. Ioulianos, you have the floor.
Yes. So I'm very happy to be here with the rest of the team. In what we were discussing with Justina, that is an effort to show a continuation of this neutron project and not the end, as the mission in general provides the tools and the resources to support the city take these takes these projects even further and hopefully to implementation. So just quickly to present to you the Climate City Capital Hub, which is basically the platform that was established once the cities were done with the preparation of their Climate City contract, their investment plans, their action plans, and slowly, all cities are getting their mission labels. So what's left is implementation. So the partners made sure that they create a platform that will assist towards this end. So we can move to the next one. The Climate City Capital Hub was established the conference of mission cities in Valencia, and it basically it's a platform providing technical and financial assistance. So it's a platform consisting of a number of partners with experience and expertise in the maturing and financing of green projects that aims to do exactly this: help the cities identify the projects that wants to implement. This is supposedly done through the investment plan, but we've seen already that it needs further work to move from general wishful thinkings many times to specific projects. So we try to assist cities to identify those projects and help them mature them, meaning prepare the required studies, and then to help them finance them. And we're talking about both mitigation and adaptation projects, as well as public and private projects. So we are here to help finance, mature and finance not only projects that are identified and promoted by the municipalities, but also from private stakeholders within the city, as far as the city recognize their projects as important projects towards the city's climate neutrality goals. Next one. So in order to be able to provide this support to the cities, the Capital Hub consists of 4 pillars. The first pillar is the notion of the city finance specialist, which one of them is me as the city finance specialist for Greek mission cities, and Limassol, the Cyprus mission city. The effort here is to have a local resource, on-the-ground resource that can provide support to the cities, but also create this essential link between the local team and the expertise that comes from the Capital Hub. Then the technical assistance, the project preparation, the maturing of the projects is the pillar where we provide this guidance to cities in order to identify and mature projects, build projects in a way that can create better financing opportunities. The third pillar is the neutral capital center, which is the center that establishes the network of investors that can potentially finance city projects. And finally, the fourth pillar is the data analytics, is all the data collection that is done throughout the cities, the mission cities, and can assist in the better and more efficient promotion and of the projects and coordination and learning from each other. Next one. So the capital hub, as I said, is needed because the partners, the European Commission, means implementation. It's not an investment plan, a nice plan that is going to be left in the drawer. And the capital hub, the need to mobilize capital has stemmed from the fact that the amounts required for the cities to achieve their goals are quite large. We can see that for the 112 mission cities only, there is an estimated amount required of 650 billion euros. So the purpose here is to help the cities to fill the gap and make sure that they prepare projects that are investable and fundable. Usually the cities are not used to mobilizing private capital. They're used to using their own funds, or they're used to government subsidies or European programs. I mean, we know that cities have become quite experts on this issue, but we estimate that these sources will probably be good enough to cover 10 to 15% of the required amounts. So there is a need to mobilize private capital, and what I'm saying is we need to learn how to take advantage of this capital that flows in markets to the benefit of our citizens. Okay, so to this end, we want to learn with the cities how to activate and coordinate the various stakeholders within the municipality, but also local private stakeholders. And at the end is about identifying and utilizing those local and international financing sources to our own benefit. Next one. So, as I said, we, as Capital Hub, we try to help cities identify, mature, and finance projects, and this can start from the stage of just an idea or a concept of a project. So no matter the maturity level of the project, we're here to answer questions, give guidance, provide the required studies that need to be done, the structure of these studies. We do not perform studies, unfortunately, but we're here to guide you through the studies, review the studies, and then move on to the actual transaction of projects, bringing in financing that requires the preparation of the investor pitch deck. We can help you out with this, introduce you to investors, and make sure that a transaction is processed. Just to note here again that we do not support the transaction implementation in legal matters and everything. So, but we're here to make sure that things process to financing. Next one. So, okay, getting now into the specific project. We tried to give some general guidelines on how we could proceed with the Neutron project. As I said, this is meant to be a continuation and not the end of the project. So just a few notes and thoughts on how this could be progressed. Ideally, this project, the projects under the Neutron would be financed through a combination of public and private funding sources. Public funds like own funds or government grants and subsidies are essential to reduce the initial capex and of course the risks entailed into these projects. But we believe that it cannot happen without the involvement of private capital, private investors that can also share the risk. And on the private side, I mean, we can have private investors, impact investors, and ideally forming partnerships with companies already specializing in renewable energy and energy storage technologies that have the experience and will to be part of these projects. On the other hand, we can also look into borrowing or issuing green bonds. I know it's not the easiest in Greece, especially for smaller cities, but it's something that we look into with Athens and the central government. But yeah, it can also be a loan from a financing institution. So next one, that's on the financing mix. How do we structure, how do we go about creating the business model for these projects? Some sort of public-private partnership sounds as the best approach in these cases, where we have the involvement most probably of the municipality of Kozani and private companies. Well, the type of private companies will be decided based on the project or the partnership structure that we choose. So in order to attract the right private financier, a suggested roadmap is provided here. First of all, we need to choose the partnership model, how we will go about either for the combine the heat storage or the agrivoltaics. Either it's going to be build, operate, transfer, concession agreement, or any other model, some sort of cooperative. It depends. Through this decision, we can also work out the risk allocation, understand through this partnership who shares the risk and at what level, the financial risk, the operational risks, okay? And also we need to identify the revenue model, the so-called profit centers. And this is essential in making sure that we provide the right incentives for the engagement of the private financiers. And we note here that connecting, we've seen this, that connecting the neutron with the local district, the efforts for the greening of the local district heating could be a strong point in attracting financiers. So finally, the preparation of the required studies that will assess the project's technical, financial, and legal viability are essential after we identify the right business model. So next one, yeah.
Thank you.